The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News
It's
Now.
happening in front of houses, it's happening in front of churches, it's happening in front of stores, it's happening everywhere.
Developing on DC News Now at 10, a troubling trend in the district getting more dangerous. A string of carjackings causing serious concerns, and City Council could soon reduce the punishments for the criminals behind these alarming acts. We're live with full details just ahead.
Plus, seeking justice for Star, the Northeast DC community coming together to honor a transgender woman who was stabbed to death, and we've got the latest as police search for her killer.
Also, a community effort to save lives. We are live in Fairfax County. The much-needed help coming to a dangerous road where two teenagers were killed in a crash just last week.
And weather-wise, man, we're on a warming trend. I know we saw a ton of sunshine this afternoon, but we are awaiting the arrival of our next storm system. But highs this week, they're going to return to the 60s. We'll look at that coming up.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 10 o'clock on DCW 50. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Tasmeen Mahfouz. Our top story tonight, carjackings in DC. The district now averaging one a day in the new year. And the DC Council could vote to reduce the punishment from that crime tomorrow.
All right, Daniel Hamburg live at the 2nd District Police Station tonight. And Daniel, this all has to do with the criminal code the mayor already vetoed.
Chris and Tasmeen, she vetoed it earlier this month, but council is expected to override the veto tomorrow morning. One former ANC commissioner I talked with tonight says it's a bad idea. In the new year, crime is continuing to spike across the board in D.C., particularly with carjackings.
In 2022, we ended up with 485 carjackings, so we were averaging more than a carjacking a day. We are now at a carjacking a day in 2023.
On the 16th of January, MPD data shows 16 carjackings this year.
It's happening in front of houses, it's happening in front of churches, it's happening in front of stores, it's happening everywhere.
Denise Krepp was an ANC commissioner for 8 years in her southeast neighborhood. In April, there was a carjacking in front of her house.
I walk out the door every day looking left and right going, will I be armed carjacked? Will somebody take my car? But while I'm doing that, looking left and right, I've got the council going, everything's fine, everything's great.
D.C. Council unanimously passed a revised criminal code last year that would reduce penalties for carjackings, burglaries, and homicides. Before Mayor Bowser vetoed it, this is what Chairman Phil Mendelson said in November.
Well, I appreciate that she had concerns. I think the concerns are misplaced. There will be a layering of charges and therefore a layering of possible sentences. And I think that's been misunderstood by a lot of folks.
Both the mayor and police chief have expressed concerns about reducing accountability. Last month, Krepp wrote to Congress asking them to disapprove the bill.
It's going to be very ugly because Congress is going to come and ask the questions that many of us have been asking all along. Why is it a good idea to decrease the carjacking maximums? Why is it a good idea to release murderers early?
Now, D.C. Council votes tomorrow morning. They meet at 11 a.m. Now, while this passed unanimously back in November, it will only require 9 of 13 council members to override the veto. We're live in Northwest. Daniel Hamburg, D.C. News Now.
All new tonight, an adult is dead after a fire in Laurel, Maryland. It happened late this afternoon in a senior assisted living apartment building on Main Street. A woman who lives in the complex gives us a shocking account of what she saw and heard.
One of my neighbors said she actually saw the man in flames and that he ran back into his apartment and then came back out on the balcony and he was still in flames. And then he ran back in his apartment and never came out.
Well, some tenants were asked to leave due to water damage, creating unsafe conditions. Investigators now working to figure out exactly what caused that fire.
And we're following a developing story in the district. Police are searching for the person who murdered a transgender woman earlier this year. It happened on January 7th in D.C.'s Ivy City neighborhood. That's where Meryl Carbone is tonight and where the victim's family and friends gathered to remember her.
Yeah, family and friends of Jasmine Star Parker came out here and hung these pink and white balloons this afternoon in honor of her life and her memory. They don't want her death to be in vain as she becomes now the first known transgender woman to be killed in the district this year.
Very happy, very jolly, just wanted it to be accepted. That's all.
It's been more than a week since Jasmine Starr Parker was killed. And for her sister, Pamela Witherspoon, the reality of it hasn't gotten any easier.
I'm trying to hold it together.
Police say the 36-year-old was found stabbed to death here on Gallaudet Street in Northeast D.C. A transgender woman, Starr is now the fifth open or unsolved homicide of a transgender person here in D.C.
Say her name.
It was a ton of bricks. I got the call on January the 7th.
Transgender activist Erlene Budd knew Starr well.
She was just like energized.
Budd said there has been progress in the district reducing crimes against transgender people in recent years. But it's not enough.
I want to see from the chief of police and the mayor that they are accountable, that they come out and they speak, say something.
I am tired of us being murdered.
According to a study by the Human Rights Campaign, violence against transgender people disproportionately affects transgender women of color. Between 2013 and 2020, 66% of all known trans homicide victims were Black women. Community members are asking the police to protect and treat trans people equally.
Whether they gay, straight, black, white, whatever, we all need them to be there. Like, treat us equally.
She was, you know, a member of our community, and she was somebody that deserved to live and not just have her life taken away.
And MPD does have an LGBT liaison unit which specifically works to provide public safety for the LGBTQ community. As far as this case specifically goes, MPD is offering a $25,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest in this case. Reporting in Ivy City tonight, I'm Ariel Carbone, DC News Now.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. It was a fantastic Monday. Hopefully you enjoyed the holiday here under a good amount of sunshine that we saw across the district. Temperatures still fairly chilly out there, but on the milder side, we should be really hovering in the lower 30s for this time of year for our overnight lows, and we're still sitting under clear skies. That is the good news, but we're going to continue to watch increasing clouds here as we go into the rest of your overnight early morning hours. Culpeper, hey, good evening, 37 degrees. Winchester, you're slightly warmer in the lower 40s. And then our eastern communities, upper 30s to lower 40s. And so we're going to continue really to watch all this clearing that we dealt with today really fade away here in the next few hours due to really approaching a storm system that we are currently watching well to our west. So you can see from the south, we're going to watch our winds start to pump up tomorrow afternoon. This is important. Out of the south-southwest to about 10 to 15 miles per hour, and that's going to push us over the edge here for daytime highs back in the middle 50s, and then I promise you it gets warmer and warmer as we go into the rest of the week. This is that storm system that will be pretty impactful going into tomorrow morning. It will be short-lived, but you're definitely going to notice a good burst of rain, and then we're going to dry out going into your mid-afternoon. And now that is storm system number 1. We do have a secondary storm that we're watching. We'll look at that coming up.
All right, update tonight out of D.C., Janessa, where a person is in custody following a fire with a man barricaded inside a burning building. D.C. Fire says they got a call from police after a man set fire to an apartment complex happened in the Fort DuPont neighborhood in southeast D.C. Crews say one man suffered non-life-threatening injuries. First responders cleared the building. Police were able to get to that suspect then. By the time the fire had spread to the attic, though, the Red Cross helped 4 people who were forced out tonight.
And new details tonight on a dangerous Virginia road where just last week, 2 teenagers lost their lives in a car crash. Now, improvements are coming. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcilla joins us live from Lee Chapel Road in Fairfax Station. And Max, this comes after thousands of people have pleaded for help.
Yeah, more than 10,000 people have signed an online petition. They want change. So far, some minor changes have come, but they're really hopeful that that's just the beginning of what could be an overhaul of the road that many of them take to work and school every single day. Now, earlier today, you can see these white painted lines just on the inside of the lane lines. Supervisor Pat Harity tweeted out a picture of them saying it's the beginning of some changes. You can also tell how dark and hilly and windy this road is. These changes happening just a week after 2 South County High School students died in a car crash, and we have learned through looking at the data this road has not been safe for many drivers for several years now. Over the past 6 years, there have been 124 crashes and 65 injuries on Lee Chapel Road, according to state data. Unfortunately, the most recent fatal crash, the one I mentioned about the 2 teenagers, that wasn't the only one. Back in 2015, a 19-year-old died in the crash.
We just have a lot of traffic in this area, and so anything that they could do to, I guess, slow things down and make it safer for all drivers, but especially young people who are just learning to navigate the roads.
Now, we mentioned that Fairfax County Supervisor Pat Harity took to Twitter to talk about this road. Here's part of what he tweeted. He wrote that the road is one of many left over from Fairfax County's older rural past that can be unsafe in modern times with our higher traffic volumes and faster vehicles. Harity says that he is planning to meet with both the local and state Department of Transportation to go over potential fixes for the road, including those that could get rid of some of the hills and the dark, windy road that it is right now. Reporting live in Fairfax County, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Max, thank you. Meanwhile, coming up, we are honoring the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
And while many people had the day off, one group came together in Montgomery County, Maryland, for a special tribute. We are Martin. That story just ahead.
Okay, we're watching rain tomorrow morning. That'll be storm system number 1, and then looking at a pretty fabulous midweek, and then we'll watch an approaching cold front that's going to be pretty strong going into your Thursday. We'll look at that coming up.